Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to explain how to read a fractured leg X-ray report. To understand this, we should know the basic uh, names of the leg bones. Basically, there are three bones in the leg. That is, the bone which is above the knee is called femur, and there are two bones below the knee. One is tibia and other is fibula. Tibia is bit wide and long, fibula is bit thin. So these three bones mainly contributes to the leg. So whenever if we got injured, there are chances of fractured leg. Whenever there is fracture, doctors advise to take x-ray, and this x-ray is generally taken in two views, that is the anterior posterior view and other is lateral view. Mainly these two views are done to see the fracture. Why? Because we can't see the fracture exact extent only by seeing in only one view. So basically doctors will advise AP view and lateral view to know the extent of fracture. And whenever we got the x-ray report, first we should see whether it is the right side or left side. If there is a symbol of R on the x-ray report, we can say it's the right side. If there is L, we can say that it is the left side of the leg. And after this, we should check about the outline. Basically, any bone has the outer cortical bone and inner cancellous bone. Cortical bone is bit radio opaque, that is it looks like whitish, and the cancellous bone is radiolucent, it is bit blackish. So first we should make an outline, or we should make an border outline from top to bottom. So by making the outline, we should check if there is any break in the outline or not. If there is any break in the outline, we can suspect a fracture, and we should see that fracture, extent of fracture, whether it's going throughout the bone or it's stopping in the middle. If it's going throughout the bone, we can say it's a complete fracture. And based on the extent of the fracture, we can classify into different types. Like if the fracture line is a bit horizontal, we can say that it's a transverse fracture. And if the fracture line is little bit oblique, we can say that it's an oblique fracture. And if the fracture is in spiral, we can say it is a spiral fracture. And if the fracture is in different fragments, we can say it is a comminuted fracture. And because of the fragments or because of the muscle pull, if the fracture fragments are moving apart, we can say that it's a avulsion fracture. And we also see the green stick fracture. Green stick fracture is nothing but, in this the fracture is only incomplete, that is fracture extends only to the one side and other side is intact, that is there is break at one side and other side is intact or other side is bent. We call it as green stick fracture, and we see most commonly in children because of the softer bones. Green stick fractures are seen. And we also see certain displaced and undisplaced fracture. It is nothing but if the fractured fragments are moving apart, we call it as displaced fractures. If the fractured fragments are in the same line, we can say that undisplaced fracture. So we can tell the exact location or exact extent of the fracture by seeing the x-ray. Similarly, depending on all this, doctors examine read the x-rays completely, and depending upon the features or the symptoms the patient presents, and depending upon the x-ray also, doctors will come to a conclusion to make a treatment plan. That is, if only rest is sufficient, or if there is any need of plaster cast, or is there any need of surgery or not. This is all about the x-ray interpretation. Hope you understand this x-ray interpretation. If you like the video, please share. Thank you.